was interested to see who Chris Knobloch was going to want to match up. Obviously, Leon Draisaitl will go up against his countryman. I'm assuming Tim Stützle in the second pairing, but in this one here, top line versus top line.
Pass over to Matthias Ekholm. Bouchard gave it away. Stützle steals. Here comes Tim Stützle. Tried to pick the corner on the near side, but sent it wide. Bouchard now to Ekholm as the two defensemen try to settle things down here. That could have been quite the start for Ottawa, as both teams do the bulk of their scoring in the first periods. Here's Leon Draisaitl flying through with speed. He finds Warren Foegele, keeping, and he sent it towards the net. It trickled towards Forsberg, but he cleaned that one up. It's Cody Ceci taking a look. Darnell Nurse back over to Ceci. He puts it towards the net. Forsberg got enough, diving to make the save, and they stretched out the left pad to keep that one out. The Oilers pressing. Darnell Nurse keeping. He feeds Draisaitl from the corner back to the point. Cody Ceci takes a look. The Oilers moving it around. McLeod and Draisaitl missed those passes, but Foegele was there, and Foegele desperately trying to keep that play alive, filing to the ice in a collision with Comedic, and the puck comes out of the zone. Nurse walks in, centering pass. It does come over to Kane. Connor Brown through the neutral zone. He comes in. Brown keeping it, shooting. It was blocked. It comes back to Evan Bouchard, who tees one up. It was a fluttering puck handled by Forsberg. Being tracked by Ridley Gregg. And now the Oilers once again coming through and entering the Senators zone. This time it's Connor McDavid, and he's denied by Forsberg.
Trying to play a more disciplined game.
Jacques Martin really felt the Senators only lost their last game to Seattle because of a 5-minute stretch as Skinner makes a save.
It's in his blood, and he's happy to be behind the bench again with a team that reminds him of the first time he was in Ottawa for the 9 years he was with the team as a head coach. Young, but feels there's a lot of real good players in that room. And
Jake Sanderson plays it to the middle, tipped by Chychrun to the corner. Desharnais gets to that puck. He's unable to clear, though. Chychrun sending a bouncing puck off the iron. Skinner had to be careful as formation here, as the team is 1 for 15 in their past 6 games. So looking for more success on the power play. Jacob Chychrun reverses. Sanderson grabs a hold of that puck, cross ice feed. Giroux and Tarasenko fires a pad stop from Skinner. Stützle moving up. That cross-ice feed was blocked, and it's Nugent Hopkins trying to clear. Chabot has it. Back to Stützle. This time the cross-ice feed works, but Norris couldn't get the shot away. And Skinner, Ceci over to Nurse. Back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl moving to the net. Handing it off. McDavid looking for Kane. McDavid finds it and shoots, and Forsberg gets enough to steer that aside. Greg fanned on that pass, and it was recovered by Nugent Hopkins, who flips it to the corner. Hyman and Ernie arriving. Zach Hyman, wraparound attempt, handled by Forsberg as he was ready to challenge. There's Travis Hamonic trying to get in between some of those passes. Zach McEwen on it. Battle along the wall. Puck comes back to the Oilers defenseman. Brett Kulak puts one on target. Here's Ryan McLeod. Now Chabot with it. As Thomas Chabot's long-range pass, he connects with Norris. Norris coming in, nice speed. Tkachuk shooting, and that's a blocker stop from Skinner. Even strength, and at a career-high 27 last season. He's on pace to obliterate that, on pace for over 50. Kubalik and Tarasenko were trying to come back the other way. Nugent Hopkins comes in, drops it off. Hyman. He's hit into the wall by Tarasenko, still at the puck. What a pass from McDavid to Nugent Hopkins. Another one, as he's had a number of those. Winding up and firing from the point was Bouchard. Without a goal on the season, but he won the hardest shot competition, 102.9 mile per hour. And Ryan Nugent Hopkins winning the accuracy shooting. It's always fun for the fans and kids. Here's Derek Ryan, navigated his way through. Oh, and then he took a big hit from Ridley Gregg, who's a feisty player.
Took him up.
Here comes Brady Tkachuk driving to the net. Over to Nurse. Nurse crossing the blue line. He collides with his own teammate, Foegele. Couple of Oilers bodies flying, and Parker Kelly's in. A right arm stop from Skinner. An errant stick in the Oilers crease. As Draisaitl thought he was on his way out of the zone with the puck, but McEwen puts it off the iron.
Denied by Forsberg. There's the battle won by Zub, and he finds McEwen.
Bouchard takes it back to McDavid. Edmonton trying to take advantage of this situation as Nugent-Hopkins down low, and what a fantastic save from Forsberg.
So makes the best of a bad situation as his stick explodes off the face-off, and then the down low play, nice pass through. It actually ticks off a stick. Brandstrom first before it gets to Zach Hyman, but he gets one chance and then a second chance play, and he's cleared out of there pretty quickly.
McDavid centering pass blocked. Sanderson lifting the stick of Draisaitl. Puck kept in by Bouchard as Nugent-Hopkins took a spill back on his feet quickly. Reverses. Bouchard shoots and scores!
It's a couple of whistles, a couple of face-offs. It's only a couple minutes left in the second period, so he keeps them out there, and it pays off with a huge power play goal. And sometimes when a penalty kill's doing a nice job of taking things away, you just got to get it to the net. This wrister by Bouchard has eyes.
To get underway here, a one-goal game between the Senators and the Oilers, and this is the test for the Senators as Jacques Martin wants Ottawa to play more of a patient. It was blocked by Brandstrom and delivered out to neutral ice by McEwen and company as Bouchard sends Hyman in. The wrister! And finds the net! Zach Hyman with his team leading 23rd of the season. The insurance marker at the moment for the Oilers.
And we just talked about continues his great season. Quick outlet pass by Bouchard right onto the tape, 2 steps. And he just gets it away. A good clean look for Hyman. Ottawa's done a nice job to get sticks and bodies and lanes. Not a whole lot of clean looks for Edmonton. This one was, and it sneaks through Forsberg to make it 2-0.
Unit members getting a chance for Ottawa. Tarasenko back to Giroux. Chychrun and Sanderson are the defensive trio, but here's a shorthanded chance for Matthias Janmark. Forsberg read it all the way.
Save right there on Norris's shot as he gets that one away. And there's the lob I was talking about. Perfect play by Brown. Just puts it right into position. The deep by Janmark.
Kept in by Brandstrom. To the middle. Tkachuk, a nifty pass. And Parker Kelly couldn't hit the net. Here's Tkachuk. Stick handling to the net. Skinner's there. The puck's in the net. And the Senators have life. But wait. Waved off by the officials. And we've got some rough stuff.
Nice move out of the corner. He's getting chopped at, but he just continues through. And because the puck is there, he keeps whacking away at it, which he can. It's the poke check by Skinner that puts it up on edge.
Here we go, Louis.
After the coach's challenge video review, it was determined there was not goaltender interference. We have a good goal.
Yeah, there you go. And the Senators have pushed here a little bit here in this third period, and Edmonton's done a nice job to weather it, get pucks out. Here's another 2-on-1.
David and Hyman. And Forsberg getting his paddle in the way of that pass.
Will try and win a face-off for Ottawa, put it down the ice for Edmonton. So important to try and win this one, get possession, and they do.
Bouchard to McDavid. A pass down low, and they score! Guess who it is? Hat trick for Zach Hyman! His 4th career hat trick and 3rd this regular season.
Their first couple of power plays, they did score the goal eventually that was given to Hyman on a tip from a Bouchard shot, but this is a little more assertive when they win the puck. The first time they took it to the net down low was Draisaitl. This time it's a redirection by Hyman. He just misses the stick of Draisaitl, who's also an option, but Hyman backdoor. He plants himself in that spot so well. And he just has to get a piece of it with the stick.
Gets it to Draisaitl. Cody Ceci playing it back up the wall. Josh Norris is there. Draisaitl ahead, and Forsberg denying Evander Kane. Not once, but twice in tight.
Good work down low again in this 6-game win streak. And since the turnaround, Chris Knobloch taken over off the cycle. They've become an excellent cycle team. And they'll work pucks to the net. They win battles and a little bit of a...
10 seconds now, empty net still. Draisaitl just pushes the puck ahead, and that's going to do it. The Oilers picking up another valuable 2 points, climbing up the standings in the Western Conference.